大家好，歡迎收睇 Gameplay HK 阿俊，繼續 Horizon Forbidden West。嗱，上集我哋就翻嚟太陽城呢度啦，佢就話我哋身後邊碌柱咧有啲問題喎。咁跟住就係我哋原本插咗喺呢一度嘅嗰支矛就壞咗。咁而家咧，我哋就話要爬上個鷹架先啦，應該係呢度上啦。咦？咪住！我見到地下好似有啲嘢可以調查喎，不如睇埋先啦。
Machine carcasses, remnants from the Battle of the Elite.
檢查下先。
We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled, but we pushed through.
上集最後打嘅戰爭機器其實真係好鬼難打啊！哇，我哋可唔可以開地圖啊？其實我哋可唔可以喺個太陽城周圍睇下咧？俾唔俾我出去？可以喎。哎呀，棘住咗咯，仲諗住出去睇下添。咁睇呢度啦。
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
咁啊，如果冇佢哋幫手嘅話咧，我哋會打得更加辛苦添。
Is that a statue of me? That's new.
哎呀，好搞笑！可唔可以擒上去睇啊？
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong, especially when my job's only half done.
哦，即係話你想等你完成晒所有嘢，佢哋先整座雕像出嚟係嘛？喂，再 scan 下睇下附近有冇啲咩可以俾我睇先。咦？呢度有啲嘢喎，係咩嚟㗎？勾點。誒，上面有嘢攞喎，仲係藍色，應該係啲稀有嘢嚟嘅。喂，咁錯仔，再向後跳。
喂，Miss。
遠古樂鐘啊，唔知有咩用咧？我諗應該都係換錢嘅啫。嗱，周圍行過應該都冇乜嘢睇㗎啦。我哋而家睇下點樣上去先，應該就可以爬呢個位。
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
喺呢度上啊！咪住，落翻嚟先，唔好爬住。爭啲漏咗個箱，哇！有標添喎，遠古糧色手鐲咁搞笑，明明係標嚟嘅喎。跳嚟呢邊，呢個藍色嘢我知你點做啦。但係好似冇效喎。哦，我知啦，咁樣。呢個拉過嚟，鬆個手添。
There we go. Now, how to cross over to the spire?
見到藍色就啱㗎，唔使諗啦。
Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the ins...
係咪跑得太快啊？佢未講完嘢啊！
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
My lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this.
其實蔡倫斯一早我就已經覺得佢係古古怪怪，不過佢就唔似係啲咩衰人嚟咯。佢係一個瘋狂嘅學者，為嘅係想得到更加多嘅知識嘅啫。
There's the note.
其實我哋乜都唔知佢啟動佢會唔會危險咧？
Somewhere to the far west. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted.
嗱，我都話㗎啦。
The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or where to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, the coordinates make it simple enough. Even for you.
咁其實座塔嘅紅色光會唔會係蔡倫斯俾我哋嘅信號嚟嘅咧？同埋我估唔到佢接電話接得咁快。你嬲都冇用㗎啦。同埋唔知有冇網友留意到咧，其實阿羅伊着緊呢件就係上代嘅積盾者嚟。
There's no other choice.
不過冇咗用咁解啫嘛。
Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
嗱，望一望我哋着緊呢件甲啦，佢而家個名就叫做洛拉受膏者，係改造古代實驗室科技製作嘅裝甲，不過就已經好舊噶啦。冇晒動力來源之後，呢件甲就經過咗改造，強化咗遠距離嘅戰鬥力咁話。我哋上集咁辛苦揾到啲電池，竟然同我哋講咁就冇晒電咯。 究竟你中途做咗啲乜嘢嚟咯？我都好想知。嗱，我哋要話俾佢哋知，我哋要踏上旅程去西部啦。
You went inside it, and it transformed, almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
即係話嗰班野蠻人嚟嘅喎。
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you.
我唔係見你啊。
You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
呢個小朋友先係
It's
啊
true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion.
佢太了解我哋啦。
Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick, better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
有新嘅長矛同埋頭盔啦。
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
喂，我哋不如索性順便要求要做使節團嘅一員啦。
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
佢話可以再傾下偈先。
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
改造之前傾下偈先好喎。
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right.
哇！呢個人真係好了解阿羅伊嘅喎。其實個雕像咁樣已經好型㗎啦。
I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce, in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
咁所以，咦？我哋係咪應該要逐樣嘢講下先呢？問下點解會多年嚟咧都打仗啊？
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tanakh. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
哇，講極都仲有嘅喎。我想最尾先講使節會面啊，講下盼望和平啊。
How did you get the Tanakh to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tanakh like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tanakh want lasting peace.
咁我哋使唔使帶定啲咩過去送俾佢哋啊？跟住我哋講下隔離個小朋友啊。
Itamin looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you.
佢玩得好開心。
He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itamin comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown, I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy.
唔眷戀權力，我欣賞你。好啦，最後啦，就係呢個使節會面。
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tanakh just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
咦，咁其實我哋會唔會有機會救到佢呢？嗱，又多啲嘢可以問啊。
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tanakh captive?
5 years. Tanakh emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will.
我覺得一定會見到佢，到時咧就會有啲支線任務。
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back, but I need to know. When your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
好明顯，阿維德係中意阿羅伊啊。等下先，閃電係選擇情緒嘅時機，其實應該就唔會好影響嘅。咁呢個人，我覺得佢真係好坦白，對阿羅伊痴心一片。咁不如我哋都俾翻一個回應佢心意嘅選項啦。
I do hope to see Meridian again, Avad. And you. But this mission, it's my life. It's all I can think about. I have to stay focused. What happens after? I can't imagine that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here.
最重要嗰個係你啊嘛。
Tend to your mission, Aloy. I will hope for your success, and look forward to your return.
其實你不如精進下自己吓，打得嘅話咪可以跟住阿羅伊出去冒險咯。哇，仲有啲咩人可以傾偈？呢度。
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itaman, what do you say?
勁得意啊個小朋友。
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itaman. And you're welcome.
睇嚟佢背咗好耐。
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itaman.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
射箭同狩獵應該係貴族嘅娛樂嚟嘅。
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
唔使驚啦，雷霆牙，我哋上集殺咗都唔知幾多啦，真係。咦？啊，仲有呢邊，去咗啲近嘅先。遠處仲有一個地方可以傾偈啊。
That's part of the Deathbringer we defeated.
哦，上集 boss 嚟㗎。
This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
我覺得呢隻嘢啲殘骸咧，應該都係仲有用嘅咯。好啦，跟住到呢邊，同埋我發覺咧，訓練近戰用嘅木頭人打完之後，佢又會重生，所以唔使嘥時間打。
There, a workbench. Uthid, Vanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress, please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
嗱，講真，呢兩個人咧，我就真係冇乜印象噶啦。不過都同佢傾下偈啦。
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman, 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
跟住我哋我想講咗暗影卡爾加先。
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow, so the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
咁你又唔使怕醜嘅，講埋阿伊塔門啦。
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or two.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh, dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah, okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun, and he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
小朋友係咁噶啦。喂，傾完偈，拜拜啦。
Well, I know. You're out. Go. Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
放心，我哋一定會翻嚟
You
嘅。
always look so grumpy.
好啦，望多個圈先，睇下有冇嘢漏。冇嘢漏嘅話咧，我哋就嚟工作台啦。其實我覺得呢度故事交代係幾好啊！你睇下每個人物嘅性格係好突出啦，同埋個互動都係做得非常之好，我係好中意嘅。
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
喂，有冇得試用下先啊？就喺呢度試下。速力。哦，一係近戰。點咪先？強力攻擊好強大。2攻擊速能。係咪多咗幾下爆發嘅攻擊咧？望落好似差唔多啫喎，係嘛？同埋好似冇連招咯，你睇下。好啦， 咁改造完我哋就應該要出發㗎咯喎。啊，唔係，應該要瞓多2日先出發喎，係咪啊？
Aloy, are you finished with your friends, or do you need more time?
我哋全部傾完偈㗎啦，出發啦。
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
但係佢又話仲有幾日就開會㗎咯喎，我哋趕得切咩？啊！呢度嘅光影效果咪好咯，夜晚我都睇得到個 NPC 個樣啊！咦，你咁樣其實係咪想偷走啊？佢似係唔需要人跟住喎。但係其實咁多人見到我哋，你覺得我哋走咗去會冇人知嘅咩？哇！我見到雷霆牙啦又，其實可唔可以俾我打一打佢拆翻啲材料先啊？後邊嗰啲就寄居蟹嚟嘅。呢個冰雪天地，我哋之前玩 DLC 就已經去過啦。呢個城寨我好似我哋都有嚟過嘅。仲有隻長頸鹿啊！如果擒唔到上去咧，就可以幫我哋開地圖。我諗去到新嘅地區都要揾佢哋出嚟擒上去開地圖噶啦。哇！真係路途遙遠啊！睇下，冰天雪地嚟啊！呢度周圍嘅景物都好靚。其實我自己玩呢隻 game 嘅時候，都係會周圍去欣賞下佢啲景色啊。
Sparks to steel. Ha! Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
點解呢？
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
喂，又有啲綠色嘢嘅喎。
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine.
咁野蠻嘅你嚇，一陣佢俾人罰點算呢？
Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
唉，得啦，唔會累到你啊！同埋喺啲咁冰天雪地嘅地方，好似唔使着衫咁大個窿。
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Well, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
點解啊？
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Great.
唉，通常啲祭司就即係神棍。
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage?
你知唔知我係邊位啊？
Besides Scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really?
仲唔下跪？
Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know?
揸住雞毛當令箭。
Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh.
丁其實佢係 stupid 啊。
Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
我肯定佢係嬲到出煙啦而家。嗱好啦，今集我哋玩到嚟呢度先啦，下集我哋先至去鐵條鎮啦。中意嘅朋友記住 like 同埋 share 俾朋友一齊睇，我哋下集再見 ，thank you， 拜拜。